Have you ever felt like there is something more? Something beyond what your eyes can see and your hands can touch? That feeling is your own being giving you signs that a change is coming. And the sooner you interpret the signs, the sooner you can embrace the new things that life has in store for you. Stay until the end to discover the 10 things that only highly spiritual people will understand. Number 1. Spiritual awakening. This intimate process is like entering into an intimate journey of self-discovery. Only those who are genuinely connected to their spirituality understand that this inner journey is like a constant discovery of the deepest layers of their being. It is exploring the wonders of one's own existence, diving into the depths of one's own consciousness. When you experience this awakening, the connection with the very essence of life becomes palpable. Highly spiritual people recognize that their existence is intertwined with the vast fabric of the universe. And each experience, each encounter, carries with it a unique wisdom that contributes to inner growth. Each step in this journey is like a constant exploration, an endless search for meaning and understanding. You can notice this feeling because everything around you seems out of place. The desire for change resonates within you, encouraging you to venture into new challenges. Listening to that inner voice is the first step to knowing what state your spirituality is in. Number 2. The surrender experiment. This is one of the most interesting elements of spiritual awakening, since in theory, it is contradictory to human nature. When you surrender, it means you are willing to let go of control, to flow with life like a leaf in a river. Highly spiritual people understand that surrender does not mean weakness, but rather a bold trust in the fabric of the universe. It's like saying to the universe, "I'm here, ready for anything." Circumstances, whether good or bad, have a higher purpose that I may not fully understand right now, but I am willing to trust that everything will fall into place. When you share this feeling, you free yourself from the chains of worries and expectations. You have your arms open to receive what life offers you, opening your mind and observing life's circumstances as a learning opportunity. Number 3. Reconstruction of your being. This aspect represents a deep journey of self-discovery and healing, a time to analyze yourself. Highly spiritual people understand how complex human nature is, and therefore take the time to evaluate themselves, all in order to elevate this feeling and this energy that connects them with the divine. Rebuilding yourself is like being your own alchemist, taking difficult experiences and transforming them into powerful lessons. And always, absolutely always, we are rebuilding ourselves because we are changing beings. Only when we become aware of that change do we raise our spiritual vibration. Number 4. The exit from the comfort zone. Embracing discomfort and disturbance with the clear purpose of freeing ourselves from what holds us back is also one of the most common sensations in highly spiritual people. True transformation often begins when you are willing to be uncomfortable and face the unknown. Those who are spiritually aware understand that personal evolution often requires leaving the familiar behind, even if it is painful. Leaving toxic relationships, identifying self-destructive patterns, and turning your being 180 degrees is part of this process. Many times, we are so accustomed to these types of people and negative habits that we almost cannot detach ourselves from them. But when you feel that will within you, just with that little flame, you can begin your path to change. Leave your comfort zone and face the world with courage. What awaits you may be much more wonderful than you think. Number 5. Balance between solitude and community. Human beings are social beings by nature, but this does not mean that we need other people all the time to survive. It is there where we must find balance and take the best of both worlds. The peace of solitude and the warmth of company must always be part of you. You are able to enjoy your independence, just as you are also able to enjoy your loved ones. True development occurs between these two worlds. If you isolate yourself, You will have no way of knowing if your vibe has been on the rise. But if you are in community all the time, you will not have time to work on yourself. Only when you achieve balance, elevation is possible. Number 6. Listen and choose. Ignore the inner voice. You are already clear about that inner voice that tells you change now. You must start listening to it. Those who are spiritually aware understand that facing these internal struggles is part of the journey. But they also recognize the power of choosing the direction they want to go. The real power is in the choice to ignore the negative voices and follow that positive voice that encourages upliftment, since it alone is the reflection of our true desires. If you feel these voices fighting within you, do not be overwhelmed. Little by little, the tools to confront them are coming to you. Your will is your shield in this fight. Nobody said that this process would be easy, but little by little you are getting there. Number 7. The transformation of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a way to unload our hearts, to cleanse impurities and free ourselves from unnecessary resentments and hatred. The weight of resentment stops us in our tracks, and that is why embarking on the journey of forgiveness is the best decision you can make. It's not about minimizing the pain you've experienced, but rather about freeing yourself from the emotional chains that resentment can create. Only when you let go of these elements of the past do you give yourself the opportunity to value the new things that come into your life, changing your perspective completely. Take a moment and forgive all the people from your past. Your heart will thank you later on your journey. Number 8. Fight the inner battle. When you are aware of all the aspects we have mentioned so far, a kind of battle is fought within you. Your conventional self confronts your spiritual self, both with extremely different behaviors trying to impose their idea. The inner battle is like an emotional storm where doubts and fears can momentarily obscure the spiritual light. Those who have walked this path understand that spirituality is not always a smooth road. Sometimes it is a challenging journey. But that does not mean we should give up so easily. Discipline becomes the best decision we can make during this battle. Discipline is refraining from staying up late, knowing that early tomorrow you must face some important challenge. Or fall into laziness when your responsibilities are waiting to be attended to. When you impose on yourself the things that you know will be beneficial for you, change happens. You achieve the personal development you so desire. This fight will always be within you. Sometimes they will be simple battles, and other times harder. But you must try to win each of them with discipline as a weapon. Number 9. Ancestral healing. The wounds of the past can prevent us from moving forward today, and this, sadly, is very common for us. Nostalgia attacks us, opening scars that we thought were sealed. But when you achieve enlightenment, this is not a problem. Those who are spiritually aware understand that exploring these traces is necessary for growth. But it is no use suffering again from things from the past. Therefore, ancestral healing is not just an individual process. It is also an act of love and compassion towards those who came before you. By exploring lineage, spiritually connected people recognize that unhealed wounds from previous generations can resonate in the present. It is like being a bridge between the past and the present, allowing healing energies to flow through you back in time. Only those with a compassionate and spiritually connected heart will fully understand the depth and significance of this act of healing. Number 10. Give to receive. Although it may seem contradictory, divine law has always shown us that the more you offer, the more you receive. Being a channel of blessings means being a bridge between the abundance that flows through you and those who may need it. In reality, true wealth is in the act of giving itself, where each donation is a reflection of your connection to humanity. If you have ever felt that joy when giving not only material things, but time, understanding, or empathy to people close to you, your energies are probably higher than you think. Hold on to that feeling to continue offering the best of yourself. Believe me, the universe will reward you. These 10 signs make up clues to a spiritual path that we are willing to follow, so we must keep them in mind. It doesn't matter if you only feel one of them. When you focus on that feeling, the others appear on their own. Your spiritual journey is always brewing, so take it in your hands and follow these signs. Have you felt any of these? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you like this type of content, don't hesitate to support the channel with your like and subscription. I also invite you to take a look at our other videos. I'm sure that more than one will be to your liking. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.